Have you ever thought about how much weight it takes just to support one bridge? How much material, how much work, how much effort went into just putting the foundation together that carries thousands of people every day without anybody thinking about it? Well, we want to climb under that bridge, and we want to look at the foundations of what it takes, what God did, so that we could walk with Him every day. And we want to talk about the foundations that He has laid from eternity past. You know, you drive over bridges every day. Do you need to understand all the work and all the weights that support you as you go through just to go to the store? No, but what happens if it cracks? What happens if that bridge goes out and you can't get there? Well, that's why it's important to understand that God's foundations that we want to talk about will never crack. They will never fall. They will never crumble. Why? Because they depend on who God is. They depend on Him. They depend on His character and His person and what He has done for us in Christ Jesus. So that's why it's important to understand. And I don't know if you're like me, but all my life, once I was saved and I wanted to read the Bible, and there's a lot of information that I was given in pieces. You know, it's like a piece here and a piece there and a piece there. Then this framework study that we want to do is it gives us a framework where we can see how the pieces fit and how they support us. And what did that mean to me when I started reading those things? Because I don't know about you, but I'm a failure. You know, one thing I'm good at in my life is failing. I don't want to, I don't desire to, and I always feel bad when I do. But what does God say about my failures? Well, He says I'm secure in Christ. I've been forgiven. He chose me as His child. Doesn't give me license to do what I want or just the permission to go do what I want in my life. What it does do is give me that security when I do fall, to realize that I fall on His foundation for what He's done for me in Jesus Christ. So I don't have to fear whether my Father is going to send me away or disinherit me. These foundations tell me that no, He won't. As a matter of fact, they tell me the exact opposite, how He's backed the truck up and He's dumped His grace on me. And that enabling power He will never withdraw from me. He will always provide. So that's what we're doing, is we're providing that broad brush strokes, the framework through which we see God's work that gives us security. Stuff we hardly think about, but we ought to. We ought to think about them. We ought to dwell on them. We ought to take time away from everything, the pressures, and dwell on them and think about who that's telling us that our Father is and what He's secured for us in Christ Jesus.